Today is going to be so fucking bad. I 100% believe this is the most insane thing I've done. Ever. Dating. High school. Cringe territory. I've been through it all. As a person of the male species, think about it. Who else is more cringy than, like, the nerdy guys in high school? Honestly, no one. So let's jump into it. Hey, I used to have a crush on you. LOL. Yo, so I'm doing this because I think it's funny as shit, and I can handle whatever your answers are. I had a crush on you at some point in time, and you either knew or didn't. I'm asking you today to answer these questions for me. Honestly, for shits and giggles. I hope you're great now, and anything that we had in the past is in the past, and we can look on it with a laugh. That part rhymed, which I was actually pretty happy about. Also, Jericho's in a relationship. This was put in by Kathleen, his girlfriend. Just in case you hoes thought about trying anything. Okay, so, the first one we have, simple. It's Kathleen. The first initial, that's what I always ask, because I don't want them to, like, have to dox their names, right? Did you know I had a crush on you? Yes. How? We're dating. Obviously. Honestly, I should tell you guys how we started dating, because that's a funny story. When Kathleen and I first started talking, I was kind of in this phase where I wanted to be a fuckboy, and I just wanted to, like, you know, like, date around, flirt with random people, and I thought that's what was gonna happen with Kathleen. And then, like, we started talking more and more, and I immediately could tell she liked me. She was like an open book. And I was like, oh my god, she definitely has a crush on me. And I still didn't know. This is so fucked up for me to say, but this is 100% what I did. I just thought, like, you know what? Maybe let's see where this goes if I, like, flirt with her, right? Let's see where this goes if I flirt with her. And she just, she was reciprocating and stuff like that. But she never admitted anything. I thought, okay, I gotta figure out some way to get it out of her. So what did I do? I went on a fake date. Now, mind you, this goes into deep Jericho lore. I didn't go on a fake date to make her jealous. I had a friend who asked me to be their fake boyfriend to convince their friend that that she wasn't into them anymore. Did it work? Only kind of. But I go on this date, and I just thought, this is a perfect chance for me to find out if she likes me or not. I go on the date, and we go see Matilda the musical. And we decide to take a picture, post it on Snapchat. That's what high school students do. They're like, fun times, you know the vibes. We post it on Snapchat, and I have all of them as friends. Kathleen immediately sends me a message, and she goes, oh, what musical? Are you on a date? Oh my god. And I was like, check fucking mate. I played you. I knew frame one what all of this was. You think I didn't know? You think I didn't know? The Jericho Gambit? That was the Jericho Gambit. The Jericho Gambit is lying. That's all it is. I just lie to your face. I'm just like, no. No. Stupid. No. Of course not. I do what I do best, and I lie to her. After I got that confirmation in my head, I just started to, like, keep talking to her, and I was like, no, it's not a date. You're fine. Yeah, I was like, it's not a date. And, like, we kept talking. And you know how people rant on Twitter? You know, people just overshare on Twitter all the time. I decided to overshare on my feelings about her, right? And I was like, I don't know if I like this girl, but I think maybe I'll ask her out on a date. And when I share that, I'm like, fuck, she follows me, so I block her. But I say to her, haha, I blocked you. Now you can't see my Twitter. And she goes, what? You know what? No, I'll just go, like, incognito and then just check it anyways. Your account's not private. I forgot that was a thing. So I panicked and I'm like, fuck, and I'm going to delete the message. My internet shits itself. My laptop and my phone are so slow. The one time everything shuts down on me, I'm like, fuck, please. No. She goes, Jericho, Jericho, what is this? And I go, nothing, nothing. She's like, no, what is this? And immediate karma from me fucking around, going on that fake date, and having her go like, oh, who are you dating? Are you on a date? I go, I don't know, maybe. That was immediate karma. Me lying to her, and then her catching my ass and having to explain myself. I was not ready. I was not secure. And I just went, I don't know. And I hung up. I hung up. Later that night, we talked about it, and we were like, yeah, I think I kind of like you. Should we go on a date? And we've been dating for about a year and like 8 months. It's almost 2 months. Weeks later, or after we started like dating, she goes, you know, that night I started crying. I was like, why? She was like, because I didn't even know if I liked you, and I thought I wouldn't even get the chance, and I was fucking pissed. And I was like, that's sweet. That was really sweet that she said that. And that made me like her a lot. I thought that was really funny that she said that. As Kay or Kathleen says, yes, we dating. Did you ever have a crush on me? No. I guess you lied to me. Rate my personality from the last time you knew me. Most recent memories, 10. Rate my personality as you know me if you do. Also a 10. Rate my attractiveness, a 10. I think she's biased. I would rate myself at least a 7 or an 8, right? I've got that confidence, but I don't think I'm a 10. However, I would rate her a 10, but then again, we're both like kind of biased. Have we kept in touch? She was here like 2 hours ago. All downhill from here. How much do you hate answering this? Not at all. This is pretty fun. 1. Love you. I love you too, babe. The second one. I have 2 people on this list that I dated. I needed 2 people who would actually do this, because then I at least have some stories. And the second person was actually Vanessa, as in Nessa Wait, famous Minecraft TikToker. We dated for like a month, right? It was a long distance one. Now she's happily in a relationship with her boyfriend Cogs, and we're still really good friends. And I had to send it to her because this would be good content. So I sent it to her, and our story was just kind of weird. Her friend was my friend in high school, and they knew each other through a Stranger Things fanfic group, and they became online friends. And she lived like in my province in Canada, and I just talked to her about her music. She makes music. I dated a famous TikToker? What? The amount of times I've tried to clickbait Nessa's name in my titles is so much. I farm clout off of her so many times, and I hope she doesn't mind. But she's still one of my best friends, so I hope she's never like mad at me. Lore. You guys are just getting all the Jericho lore. So like, I just messaged her because she had like, she was posting music that she was making. I was like, oh, your singing's great. And then we just kind of hit it off from there. This is going to be the first cringe story. Guys, I'm telling you right now, don't do this. This is really cringe and really fucking lame. I pulled some shit that is embarrassing. I'm not proud of. I was talking to a girl at this time. I started talking to Nessa at this time, and Nessa knew I was talking to a girl. And what happened was I hit it off so well with Nessa. Like this girl that I had a date scheduled with, I was like, oh fuck, what am I supposed to do? So I kind of weighed my options. I still went on the date. I told Nessa, like, I'm gonna go on the date. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. And she was like, I don't know either. And because we had talked that we had liked each other. And I go on this date, and I still like this girl just as much. And I'm like, well, fuck me. And I just said, ah. And then I ditched the other girl. But I kept it from this girl for so long, and I felt like a huge scumbag.
You are correct, sir.
So Vanessa said we dated. That relationship was short. It was like 1 month. Long distance is hard. I'm telling you right now. Did you ever have a crush on me? A little bit, not sure. Makes sense. I mean, like, you know, that's fair. I don't blame her. I wouldn't be sure of me either. It's hard, you know? Rate my personality from the last time you knew me, most recent memories. 10. Rate my personality as you know me if you do. Also 10. I will say, for someone who is my ex, her and I have like a really great friendship. But being friends with your ex is hard. Like, it's a lot about just like accepting what happened and like forgiving anything you're like bitter about. Literally, I went down for her birthday last year. I went down for her birthday with Kathleen. Kathleen and her are like pretty good friends. And you think that'd be weird, like, oh my god, your girlfriend and your ex are friends. I'm like, I don't know, I made it work. But she rated me a 7. That's where I rate myself, you know? I don't mind. Have you kept in touch? I talked to her earlier today. We were gonna play Valorant. I think she's busy. How much do you hate answering this? I put them on a scale from 1 to 10. Not at all. This is pretty fun. Or, oh my god, fuck you, Jericho. I can't believe you made me do this. And then her message for the viewers was, Jericho is stinky poo poo fart bumhole, and Kathleen is pretty. There's a like reoccurring theme throughout a lot of these, which is just Kathleen is gorgeous and that all the girls love Kathleen. Which, you know what? That's fine. Okay. This one. There were 2 Kathleens that I liked. Kathleen, my girlfriend, and different Kathleen I went to school with. So, there's an embarrassing story I have for this girl. On my YouTube channel, privated, I had wrote her a song. It was really bad. It's just because I don't know how to make music. I wasn't proud of it. A lot of people liked it. Can we listen? I spent some time thinking about you. Every thought made my heart do a loop-de-loop. But I can't tell if it's flipping from love. Is thinking you're simply enough. Cause my head's messed up. But I can't tell. Oh, loving. I'm not throwing it back to this song. Heart wants to. I'm confused. But if. So yeah, that was that. Yeah, that's what happened, okay? Did you know I had a crush on you? Kinda, you were sus. Okay, look, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the kinda you were sus. Truth be told, straight up, I asked her out. I asked this motherfucker out, and she said yes. Right? She said yes. I went to take a nap, because I was like, oh my god, I got a yes from this really attractive girl in high school? In my high school? Oh my god. Wow. I took a nap. I woke up like an hour later and I find a text on my phone from her that just says, actually, you know what I was thinking, man? Maybe we should just stay friends. And I fucking just went, and it was the biggest, like, capital D colon. I literally capital D colon. That's literally what happened. I was just like, it was so fucking sad. Did you ever have a crush on me? No. Rate my personality, 10. I pride myself on being a 10 personality. You know? If I can make you smile, that's what's good. Now, what you're about to see hurts just a little bit. Not enough for me to be like, damn, but just a little bit. What you're gonna see hurts just a little bit. This is what you rated me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Sometimes you're not their type. and that's okay. However, I have to show you guys what she thought about me. I can't just hold this L in silent. And have we kept in touch? No. Is there anything worse than a private L? It's a public L. But at least I got her with this. And hey, she was a great person. We had a lot of fun in high school. I carried her through fucking English class. She didn't show up once, and I did basically our whole project for her. And, yep, but she left no message. But, OC, you're a real one. Okay, now this is interesting. All of these ones and all the other ones are girls. This is the only guy on the list. Exotic. Don't talk about a gay crush like it's exotic. Don't say exotic to a guy having a gay crush. It was me. Gabe, you're not supposed to talk about it, bro. Did you ever know I had a crush on you? Kinda, you were sus. The reason he says this was because he was the one who asked me out. If yes, how do you know? We fully went on a date, but holy fuck was it a flop. We were heavily vibing though every day. Him and I were doing like a choir like duet. He was like one of my favorite guys. Like we were in choir together. He was super cool. And unfortunately, he was not a top. And he was taller than me. And I don't know how I would geographically make that work. So that didn't go anywhere. Geographic. Wait, that's maths. I meant like wait, I meant like geometry, like shapes, and like I'm like wait, that's not. I basically the date kind of flopped, and he was great. I was still kind of like, this was after Vanessa and I had broken up, and I was kind of like still kind of getting over stuff. So unfortunately that didn't work out, and it's okay. That happens in high school. That happens anytime. Did you ever have a crush on me? Yes. Rate my personality 9. Now this is a fucking W. The gay guy rates you a 9? That's a fucking W. The gay guy rated me a 9. I'm taking that to the bank. Have we kept in touch? No, not really. How much do you hate answering this? Not at all. This is pretty fun. Message you want to leave me or the viewers? Tell Kathleen I say hi. Also, what the fuck, in what universe was this a good idea? The answer is no universe is this a good idea. None at all. This one cuts me a lot. In the sense that I really like this girl. Like, C for cut. Yeah, C for cut me deep. I really like this girl. This girl was one of my like best friends in high school. She kind of like taught me a lot about theater and like introduced me to like a great theater group I was a part of. This cuts me deep because I'm not friends with her anymore. Not just because, you know, we don't talk. And I wish we were. And that's why it cuts me deep. Did you know I had a crush on you? You'll see here, this starts another train. Yes, or maybe I already said this. They all know. They all kind of just knew that I liked them. Except for the other captain. She didn't know. But, I told her, like, multiple times. Which was kind of cringy. Will admit, kind of cringy. But sometimes you're allowed to say it again. But, like, one's enough, honestly. Did you ever have a crush on me? No, obviously. Read my personality from the last you knew me, 10. Read my personality from the last you knew me, also 10. We're consistent. A himbo? Who? Me? No, not me, right? Rate my attractiveness. I think this is sarcasm. I think this is sarcasm right here. But I'll take it, baby! Let's go! Even if it's sarcasm, I'll take that. My ego needs that. After this, I need that 10. I need that motherfucking 10. Have we kept in touch? No. And I wish we did. But it feels weird whenever I talk to her because I feel like I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not in her friend group. Or like, you know, but I hope she's doing well. And she said this is pretty fun. And then she said, this made me laugh. Miss you, bro. So I hope she's doing great. So I'll take the 10. I'll take the motherfucking 10. Now immediately we go back from it being good to it being really embarrassing. This is bad. Did you know I had a crush on you? Kinda, you were sus. I liked her for like a week. And everyone who knows me, who I've told this story to, just knows how embarrassing this is. Here's some backstory. Jay. This is one of the Jays. She was like my best friend. We went to elementary school together for, moved to her school for like the last 2 years. And then we went to high school together for 4 years. And in like 10th grade, I ended up developing this crush on her for like a week. And it was kind of embarrassing the way it came out. So we hung out like all the time. She loved Harry Potter and I liked musicals. And she told me there's this fantastic thing called a Harry Potter musical. So what did I do? I went over to her house and we watched a Harry Potter musical. Now, what I will say is, without context, this next thing that you guys will see looks really, really, really bad. We were at my house watching a Harry Potter musical and you were very touchy. Now, hang on a second. It's phrasing. It's just phrasing. Nothing bad happened. In fact, all that happened was I embarrassed the shit out of myself, and I'll tell you how. I was sitting on the couch, and we were really close friends. So my arm was around her shoulder. We were like kind of cuddling. Sometimes friends can be close like that. She was like in like this pretty sundress or something. I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty. Wow. And I thought that was just me being like, oh my god, my friend's so pretty. And then I was like, I'm feeling something. There's something weird. There's something here that I'm feeling. Okay. In me, I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, why do I think she's so, okay, hang on. And while this is happening, my body is confused and my head starts leaning into hers. And I don't want to keep telling this. I don't want to keep telling it. Okay, so I was like leaning in, and I'm like, hang on, wait. I want to get DMCA'd for this. But it was like this, but without all the romance.
I might kiss you.
I might be bad at it.
It's not possible.
So it's that thing where like I'm looking at her and I'm like, damn. Okay. But the whole time I'm looking at her, she's looking at this.
Underneath these stairs, I hear the sneers and feel the glares of my cousin, my uncle, and my aunt.
She's just watching this as I'm like, wow, damn. I'm like, wow, holy shit.
I don't deserve these stupid rules made by the.
I couldn't I'm in the 10th grade. I'm a cringy teenager who doesn't understand his emotions. I can't read the room. You think I would do this now? No! Of course I can read the room. I can read the room now. I can't read the room then. I want to take me back then, pick him up and go, what are you doing? Just focus on the Hogwarts musical, bro. This is not fake clickbait. This is 100% true. And I'm telling all these stories right now. I'm like doing that thing, and I'm like leaning in, and I immediately recognize what's happening. I had this out-of-body experience where I saw myself doing this, and I shit you not, this is what I did. I did this. I got up, I got my keys, my wallet, we were at her house, I put down the laptop, and I went, I gotta go. Yeah, it was just fun. You know, I'll see you at school. It was fun. Yeah. Great. Thanks for showing me this. Yeah, I'll see you later. And I fucking dipped. I dipped so fast because I was so embarrassed and I knew I was being such a fucking loser. It was so weird and I like practically ruined the friendship. And she never had a crush on me, obviously. Rate my personality. This is fucked up because her and I are friends. I would have given her a 10. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I would expose her right now. She's in chat. She might be watching. I don't know. Probably not. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's also funny. Maybe it's because I ruined a Harry Potter musical. But her and I are still decent friends. This was very awkward for her. As you know me, if you do. So rate my personality as you know me. Oh shit, that's supposed to say as you know me now if you do. Yeah, whatever. Jay, you're the only person who pointed out the typo. Shut the fuck up. And her one message was, watch a Harry Potter musical. So yeah, guys, watch a Harry Potter musical. It's great. The next day, when I got to class, we had the same English class. I sit in front of her. I didn't sit beside her or in front of her. I sat all the way across class because I couldn't talk to her because I was so embarrassed. And like a week later, I was like, yeah, I'm so sorry for being so weird at your house. I kind of figured out that I thought I had a crush on you, but I don't want to be weird and have that be weird on our friendship. So you know what? You know what? Like, it's totally okay. Like, I'm so sorry. And she was like, it's okay. It's fine. It wasn't too weird. It's okay. It's pretty funny. But yeah, that's... Don't do that. Don't do that. So, L, pretty good friend that I had. Very pretty girl, who actually did the backdrop of my Mary Poppins musical back in high school. Funniest thing about her I can recall, she painted in the backdrop. I'm pretty sure it pretty much like lies under, like the, what's it called? The statute of limitations, you know, like, you can talk about crimes that you've committed after a certain amount of time. She painted 36 dicks into the backdrop using various different like bushes and other like things. And yeah, she did that, and that was the funniest bit ever. It was hilarious, and no one knew but the cast. And she was like, I painted a dick here, 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 here. Did she know I had a crush on her? Yeah, kind of. I didn't know I did this, and I felt so bad. After Jay, this girl, the last girl, told me about, like, the touchy thing, and then this girl says this, I immediately went and I was like, I didn't even notice I did that. I'm so sorry. She always got long hugs. I thought I just did that to everyone. She said good hugs, though, but that, you know, like, make sure people who you're friends with are okay with how you're, like, physical with them. And because it's, you know, you don't want to be weird. You don't want to make people uncomfortable. So just remember that. All right, guys? But she was like, no, it's fine. They were always welcome. Did you ever have a crush on me? No. I got an 8 personality, 7 looks. We'll take that to the bank, baby. We'll take that to the bank. Have we kept in touch? No, not at all. We barely talk. Pretty funny, but it was always pretty dry whenever we talked. So, she said, Naz, this is fun. You're a sick dude. LMFAO. This was hilarious. I think she's watching right now, so that's funny. So, if you're here, you know who you are. I appreciate you doing this. Yes. How? I told her. I asked her out on a date. When we first started talking, she just straight up straight up asked me, like, what do you expect, what are you, like, looking for from, like, from talking to me? I just said, she was so upfront. I was like, I guess I kind of want to take you on a date. And she was like, yeah, like, that'd be dope. But, like, we never got that, like, chance, kind of. I'll get to that story in a second. Did you ever have a crush on me? Now, this answer fucking gets me, okay? I need you guys to brace yourself. Was starting to, but I'm glad that we became good friends instead. Like, was the loading bar just, like, only 80% or something? Like, I have a girlfriend, so no, it's not possible. But, like, what happened? Did it, like, go down? Was there not enough storage there, bro? When I first read this, I literally did this. I was scrolling through, I went, ah! It physically hit me. I was like, oh, I like was like, oh. Do you guys want me to get onto why or how I was super cringy and simped? And what I meant by we never got to go on a date, but we kind of did? I've only told like a few people this, and only like one person thought it was cute. Besides her, everyone else, my own brother called me cringy and weird, and that forever lives with me, and that's why I don't do this stuff anymore. So, I was kind of mad, not mad, but I was like, you know, I felt like she had said like, yeah, like I'd be so down, and then every time I was like, hey, can we do something? She'd be like, I can't, and it, you know, any guy would be like, damn, I'm feeling let on, right? Of course, she just had stuff on her plate, and that's not her fault. However, as a guy who's like impatient and can't understand that and is emotionally unavailable, I was like, you know what? It's fine, you know? And she was like, oh, I'm really sorry, blah, blah, blah. Like, I hope, like, everything's, you know, we can still be friends, whatever. I was like, yeah, whatever, like, it's fine. And then I felt bad immediately, like, the next day, and I was like, and I was like, I think I messaged her the next day. I was like, hey, yo, can we talk? And she was like, yeah, like I'm kind of busy, like I'm doing some errands today, and I'm gonna go down to a laundromat. If you want to meet me there, we can talk there. I'm like, yeah, that's totally fine. And like, and I wanted the chance back. I wanted the chance so badly. And I was like, I'm gonna pull out all the fucking stops. I was so focused. I was like, I got this in my fucking brain. I'm gonna be the most romantic dude she's ever met before. She likes romantic gestures. I got this. Don't ever do what I did. Please, don't ever do what I did if this is the scenario. Don't ever do it. I go to I go and get her flowers, and I, you know, go down to the laundromat that she's at. and I walk in and she's waiting for me, and I had picked up flowers, and I just walk in there, and I go up to her and I'm like, hey, what's up? I don't say what's up, but we're talking. I'm like, I just, I really, really like you, and it's like, I guess I just kind of panicked, and I thought you didn't like me back and stuff like that, even though you said like you kind of did, and so I was getting mixed signals. It's just like, I get that, like things are just really hard right now, blah blah blah, and she's like, I never even have time to go on dates. Fucking don't do this thing. I If you think that shit that works in like TV and anime works on people, no, no, it's not scripted. This shit is not scripted. You can't do what happens in there. You know what I said? I shit you not. I did exactly this. I did exactly this.
You only have 2 minutes, right?
Right.
Okay. Want to go on a 2-minute date with me?
I shit you not. She was like, I never have time. And I'm like, well, you have time right now. Funnily enough, it actually worked. She said, okay, let's go. And while her laundry was in there, she had like an hour, but it was semi big brain. However, I just think I backed her into a corner, and she just couldn't, she was too nice to say no. I think that's what it was. Guys, don't do this. This is weird. This is kind of weird. It works here because it's scripted. The reason it didn't work there, well, I'm getting red because this is so embarrassing to me. The reason why, like, it doesn't really work was, yeah, don't do this.
Last 2-minute date I had gave me a daughter. But,
Well, that didn't happen. Thankfully, that didn't happen. I'm just, there's no child. Didn't get her pregnant, Sag. Didn't get her pregnant, Sag. Didn't get her pregnant, Sag. But yeah, so I take her out, we go, and the first thing we do is we go to the mall and we just hang out, and we're there and we just go shopping together, and I don't remember if we held hands or not. I don't think we did. I genuinely don't think we did, which is funny. Clearly it was one-sided. And I should have realized that. I really should have realized that. But I didn't, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Anyways, afterwards, we're going back to the laundromat. I'm like, hey, is there a park near here? Because I had an idea that I had planned. Not only did I get her flowers, by the way, when I showed her the flowers, she was very flattered and she liked them a lot. She actually put them in her room. I had planned for something else. I brought a speaker with me. So then when we got to the park, what I did was I found this tree. I was like, hey, come over here with me for a second. And I secretly had turned on a speaker and I played some romantic dance music, some nice romantic music. And I was like, here, you said you never get to go on dates. That must mean you don't get to dance often. Take a dance with me. That's the most cringy shit I've ever fucking done. That's the most cringy shit I've ever done. You could say smooth, but with all this retrospect, smooth brain more like. I was by this tree, started dancing, and that was cringe. Don't ever do that. I had gone to flowers, I did all this shit. And it was cringe, in my opinion. I felt like I did all the wrong things. You know what I mean? I feel like I did everything wrong there, which is hilarious to me. But that's okay. However, she rates me 10 personality, 10 personality. I have an average of 10, you know, or most people rate me 10. She rated me a 7. That's okay. Have we kept in touch? Yeah, we talk here and there a lot. I'd say it's more like a 7 or an 8. And she didn't mind this, which was fine. But that was a very cringy, embarrassing story. Romantic gestures are fine, but not for everybody. And my brother told me, maybe don't do that kind of thing for that kind of situation. You know? Message you want to leave me or the viewers? Hi Jericho and his Twitch viewers. Hope everyone is doing all right. Side note, a 10 in attractiveness for me is a literal anime character. So, I'm no Levi. I'm no Light Yagami. I'm no Eren Yeager. Right? Eren Yeager. Eren Yeager! Fuck, I forgot this one was in. Oh no, I forgot this one was in here. Did she know I had a crush on her? Yes, 100%. How? I told her over a very long Instagram DM. That has been purged from existence, and I'm very glad it has been, because this was probably the worst one. If you thought Harry Potter musical was cringy and the last one was cringy, no, this one was definitely the worst. I was that guy who thought like doing grand gestures was kind of cool. No, it's kind of weird. It's just easier to just be like, hey, you want to go on a date? I think you're really pretty and funny and I think we get along well. Want to go on a date? That's easy. Just do that. There's nothing wrong with that. No one can fault you for doing that. Nothing is creepy about that. That's just straight up honest and fine. If you do something grand for someone who's like, you know, you are like kind of friends with, it's really, really, really weird. And you're weird. And it's bad. On Instagram, I had, cause I dance, and I used to dance a lot, and I did, you know, hip hop freestyle, and so like I would take a song and I would like freestyle to it, right? And I would, I did a few songs, and I would pick a song where, for every single letter of her name, it would be the first letter of the song I was dancing to that week. And this happened over a few weeks. And when I finally posted the last one, I decided to tell her. And I fucking said to her, whatever. No, I don't want to say it. I said to her, I would reject myself too if this happened to me. I would reject myself too wholeheartedly. This is cringy and weird. I said to her, whenever I danced, I was thinking of you. And I don't think saying whenever I danced I was thinking of you is so fucking cringe. But I learned from that, sometimes you don't need to pour your heart out, and sometimes you don't need to do big gestures. It's as easy as just being like, hey, you're awesome, and we should like go out. It's like just as simple. Do you ever have a crush on me? No, I don't think I would have either. Rate my personality? 9. And that's great. That's great that even after all this, I'm still not a weird fucking guy in her eyes. Also a 9. And I'll take a 7, baby. I'll take a motherfucking 7. Let's go. I'll take a 7. Have we kept in touch? No, not really. Had a 5. It was just a hello, lol, smiley face. I appreciate that it was classy from her. But oh my god, was that bad for me? Now we're on the second last one. This one is Zed. It was karma. It was karma for what I tried to pull on her. Already the stream? Yup. So, Zed. What is your first initial, Zed? This girl was pretty cool. I asked her on a date. She said yes, but then I never followed through. Just because like things happen. Yeah, you told me. Did you ever have a crush on me? No. Maybe she said maybe. I don't think she said yes. I think it was maybe. Rate my personality. Honestly, Wait, no! I remember something I fucked up I did. I didn't like her at this point. But, I did something really fucked up that she knows about now and she blames me for and she hates me for. Rate my personality, as you know me if you do. 8. Rate my attractiveness, 7. Nice. Have we kept in touch? Kind of. She pretty much hates me. And also, she loves Kathleen. But this girl, I ended up, so later down the line, as we were friends, my one friend, there was a guy in our vocal music class that, liked my friend. And I just didn't like him liking my friend because it was weird. It was weird. I thought that she just shouldn't have to go through who he is and like the awkwardness. And Zed or Z really liked, not really liked, was like kind of interested in him. And he was also kind of interested in her, and so like I was like, okay, so here are your two people. Honestly, I think Zed is a better choice, bro. I think she's a better choice for you, homie. Like, I don't know, man. And he was like, really? You think? And with her, I was like, yeah, man, I think he would be a really good choice for you. You know, like, he's pretty nice. You know, I think you guys would vibe on a lot of stuff. You guys like a lot of the same music. And she was like, really? You think that? Oh, thanks for like looking out for that. I just got it. I just said that to like get him off my other friend's back. And their whole relationship was fucking horrible. To put it into perspective, he was a SoundCloud rapper in high school. Yeah, no. I was cringe, but this guy was a different cringe. The most hype of hypebeast. I pulled that disgusting shit. I did that, and I apologize. I was like, I'm so sorry. I did that to you, and you went through that because of me. You didn't deserve that, and I'm sorry. And I hope now you can forgive me. This crush was like barely like a crush. It was like maybe a week or two. But still, I needed the content, so I had to do it. She's fine now and she's a happy relationship, and I'm really glad. I could have, and it's my fault. I was the reason why. It was my fault. So, you know, we do a little bit of trolling around here. We do a little bit of trolling. Last one, A. This girl, I liked her for like a week. It was like the same thing. And it was hilarious. This crush was like for like a week, right? And I at one point, she was like, I thought she was looking very pretty one day, and she had this really nice sweater, and I walked up to her, I was just like, hey, I really like your sweater, you look really good today. And she was like, oh, thanks, walked away. And a mutual friend we had at the time goes, yo, were you flirting with her? And I was like, what? No. And she was like, she said that you said something and she thought that you were flirting with her. I went, okay, well now I'm not gonna do it anymore. You know what? Fine. I already made her uncomfortable. You know what? Fine. It's okay. That's fine. And I was like, you know what? Fine. I'm done. I won't say anything. I feel bad now. Now I feel weird and like I made someone uncomfortable and I want to stop. But I'm backing off that now. And yeah, thanks to that person. Those feelings never continued. But that's fine. Her and I were like pretty good friends throughout high school. Me and A. That's why that stopped, which was funny. Just that one comment where like, really, man? It was like, really, bro? Are you sure, bro? And I went, okay, yeah, maybe kind of, man. Maybe kind of. Yeah, maybe. No, never. 10. I'll take that. 5. This is funny. Have we kept in touch? I'll show you why 5 is funny. No, this is pretty fun. Can't wait to see the video. LMAO. PS attractiveness isn't super high, only because you remind me of my brother looks wise, and it would be weird to rate my brother high in attractiveness. IMO, haha. Okay. This girl is Filipino, or Filipina. There's this thing. Filipinos have a hard time dating other Filipinos because they either look like family or you don't know that they are family. And there's always that risk. And that's scary as shit. I got bro zoned by a few people. They're like, you're like a brother to me. And I got that. There was one girl I simped for heavy. I think I stopped simping once I got to grade 12. So, I appreciate you guys, watching. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. It really helps the channel. Most people who watch the videos I know probably aren't subscribed. So if this happens to pop into your feed or anything, yeah, subscribe. And everybody say bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. And hit the like button. That also helps. And comment for the algorithm. Do all that stuff. Ring bell. Do all that shit. Bye, YouTube. Guys, don't say fuck you, YouTube. We need the YouTube people. Bye, YouTube. Whoever's editing this video, I'm so sorry.